to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vesta scope for July the 29th, 2021. So what I'm going to do is just to pull you some messages for all 12 zodiac signs. It's really an oracle about what you may need to surrender right now, okay? This may or may not resonate with you right now, but it doesn't mean that you won't get an epiphany or an aha moment or a breakthrough about it, okay, or about the message, right? It may not come to you as a breakthrough right now. You may not have this sense of realization about it, but the more as you look at the words or listen to what I say, hey MM, how are you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, MM. All right, let's see. Now, for the people who do not know, I do follow and practice Vedic sidereal, not Western. So I'm not in Leo season, okay? I'm in Cancer season still until August the 16th. And then I will transition over to Leo, okay? All right. And that will be the Gangata from water to fire, okay? Like I was telling you already from my previous readings, that will be when the water, emotion, your emotional body. That is why I am doing one card, okay, or the oracle card pull for each zodiac sign, because you're more in your emotional state right now. Not saying that you have to be totally emotional, but you're emotionally thinking, okay? And that's why I was told to pull you something you may need to, hey LJ, something that you may need to surrender emotionally. Now, it may not all be coming from right now. Some of it can still be something you're working on far as your transition, your transformation, something that you already think you know about yourself and that you're already working on. But it don't hurt to, it really helps more. I don't want to say it don't hurt anymore, but it really helps to get a affirmation about it as a confirmation. Okay. So actually, I'm going to start with Cancer because we're in Cancer season for me. All right. All right, Cancer, let's see. And I'm not guaranteeing that it would only be, that it will only be a one card. Okay, if the universe feels that a certain zodiac signs get 2 or 3 cards that fly out, I can't control that. You can't control what somebody needs to hear. Just because your zodiac sign, okay, only got 1 card. Don't be like that, right? I'm telling y'all ahead of time because I already felt somebody may say something in their head, right? So Cancer, we talked about this the past couple of days on my channel about the people pleasing. Now, don't get triggered, or if you do get triggered based off something that you read or see or something that I say, then you may have an underlying problem with it or something that you already are trying to overcome about it, okay? Or you may not even want to look at yourself like that. That's why you're going through transformation, okay? Because that's the shadow side of something that you don't want to see about yourself. So the surrender the habit of people pleasing, and you don't have to just go by your sun sign, okay? You have a Mars, a Venus, a Jupiter, and your moon and your ascendant. So don't just think or look for your card for your sun. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Now, 4th house of Cancer is about comfort in home and family, a sense of stability, warmth, a sense of security, right? Being very supportive. So if you know you're a very supportive person as being a Cancer, then sometimes you may overdo it, okay? And you may not want to realize that about yourself. You may just see that you're trying to help. You're trying to be supportive. You're trying to be a friend. You want this person, whoever that person is, to feel very comfortable. You also can be people pleasing your children, okay? Based off things that they need versus off things that they want. It goes for every human being, not just a lover or a spouse or an ex, okay? Even your family, your siblings that ask too much of you, right? So again, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness right now instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. That may be something that you need to work on during this next 30 days, okay? July the 16th through August the 16th. Because it's still going to be that fourth house of emotional stability, okay? Second and fourth, right? Second house is Taurus. That also consists of home, emotional security, right? All right. So who's next? Leo, you got belief. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Now, we had this also to come out in the past 2 to 3 days. So it says the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. And the word infinite is the number 8, right? Which is the affinity symbol. And this is for Leos. The universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So some of you Leos may, because besides that you're a fire sign, okay? However you pick up Leo in your chart, like I said, as an ascendant or as a moon, etc., etc. You are or can be very flamboyant at times. You go after what you want. You like the riches. You like royalty, right? So in the back of your emotional security or mind or some type of underlying belief system is what they say, your worstest fear may be scarcity, not having enough. Also may not be having enough to give to your family, to a friend, or also being seen as scarcity. Okay, that can be an underlying fear for some of you as Leos. Okay, but the universe again says the universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove those blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Now, some of you may be going through a phase right now, Leo, where you may have scarcity. You may be going through a job transition. Maybe you're not working at all. Maybe you're still trying to succeed or go after a dream or a goal, a hope or a wish. And sometimes you may scare yourself that you may not be able to make it or be seen the way that you want to be seen as the sun, okay, which is happiness. The sun is also pure energy. It's healing. So it's something still in your life that can be bringing you a sense of scarcity, or this is you feeling some sense of scarcity in some type of way. Now, you hear what I say, but you know how it will resonate with you. It also could be people that you're living with, a lover, a spouse, children's father, or your children's mother that are bringing you scarcity because they're not doing their portion, okay, as co-parenting. So like I said, however it fits into your life as the scarcity is asking you right now to be more open to the infinite nature of abundance. Let your own intuition break that down for you, okay? Don't depend on me to sit here for 45 minutes and explain it to you. You're very smart. You're very genius. And like I said, you may not be feeling it or going through it right now, but that doesn't mean at some point in time during these next 6 months up until next year that this portion of the reading will resonate with you. Okay. All right. Virgos. And scarcity can be money. It could be shelter, home. It could be love, intimacy, relationship, however you need to understand it. Okay? Maybe you're not giving out Leos a certain amount of love. So the other people around you may also feel scarcity from you in that department. Again, you understand what I mean. So understand what the message is trying to say. Virgos, you have surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, Virgos, take action to begin to heal the addictions and replace it with healthier alternatives. Now, Virgos, this is a perfect card for you. Not saying that you're addicted to food, people, sex. Some of you may. It's going to be different for everybody's healing and transformation, right? But it also could be, like it said, Virgos, for you regarding your work sector. You are 6th house of Virgo. Okay, so you know, like how they say, you're very attentive to details. Sometimes you may overwork yourself. Sometimes you may overwork situations that don't need overworking. Okay, and because of that analytical process that you do or practice, it may cause you to become addicted to other type of substances like food, people, intimacy. Okay, but it's saying now is the time to take action to begin to heal those addictive substances or energies and replace it with healthier alternatives. So again, this could be a relationship that maybe you overthought it. You were very analytical. You was paying too much close attention to it, and you overthought the process instead of just being simple and loving the person. You critically overthought things about them, and you chose to maybe break up with them. Okay, so and that's just an example. Now again, it's different examples here. Okay, but you understand what it is for you that you may need to replace those things with some more healthier alternatives right now. Okay, and you are 6th house of Virgo of health. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you Virgos are very health conscious. Some of you may not be. Some of you may be health conscious, but you have addictions to other things. Like it says, intimacy, the action of procreation, relationships or toxic relationships, whatever it is, right? All right. All right, Libra, you're next. Libra, you have surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and center the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So some of you Libras, you might be going through a ghosting moment, or somebody maybe ghosted you. So if somebody did ghost you, for some of you Libras, sit in that energy. Okay, and as you sit in that energy, is giving you truly a more contemplation stage, and it's also bringing you meditation. All right, but for some of you, how long have you been in this silence? Maybe it is somebody particularly that you have broken up with, or you have decided to ghost, and it's saying now let go and enter the stillness within. Okay, now this can also be something that you may need to do for some of you Libras, which is to take time for yourself to balance your scales out when it comes to things around the house, paying your bills, seeing what needs to be paid attention when it comes to your work sector, your home, your emotional body, your emotional security. Some of you can be doing a lot of work right now, contemplation on what you want to do for as your home, your shelter, your job, your money, your savings, whatever it is for you. So some of you Libras can be in a quiet moment, or this is something that you need to do, or, while you're in this silence, take time to let it replenish you. Okay. So some of you also may need a break from a particular person or relationship. And while you're in it, contemplate. Do you really want that? Do you really want to go forward with it? Why are you being silent? Why is the person ghosting or being silent to you? Make sure, like Virgo, you may have a Virgo moon or somewhere Virgo as an ascendant Libra, where you may need to be very critical and analytical and pay attention to the details. Okay. You also could be overextending your scales to certain people or situations. And this is why you need to take time for Zen, for silence, and for yourself to replenish. Okay. You could also be overworking yourself, Libras, in a relationship or a job. Okay. Whatever it is for you. Scorpios. Give me a card for Scorpios. Scorpios, look like your card is in reverse. However it's coming out is how I'm going to read it. Surrender to inner peace. So Scorpios, some of you, and this still is a general collective reading, okay? You're not taking time like Libra, okay, to replenish yourself. You're pushing yourself forward in whatever area you may need to do so, or you already have been doing it, okay? So cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So it could be some challenges that you're going through or having in your life right now, Scorpio. Remember, K2 is still in your zodiac sign up until mid of next year, till about March or April. Okay. And you have really been trying to understand more of a spirituality within yourself and about spirituality in other people. This is what you're experiencing with K2. Okay. Because also your 7th house of partnership is holding Rahu. So that is the north and the south node that you and Tauruses are dealing with right now. Okay, so you may want to take back, for some of you Scorpios, and try to be in a more sense of inner peace right now as much as you can. A lot of you Scorpios could be like out and about in very noisy or very, very different opportunities or situations that's taking a lot of your energy up right now. And the universe is telling you, like Libra, you may want to take some stillness in, okay, and enjoy that stillness as much as you can, because also that is what K2 is about, which is spirituality. And by you being 8th house of Scorpio, which is about transformation, okay, where that you end a lot of things in your life and then you quickly begin new things, transformation. Okay, so you may not be in some situations right now that's making you feel very cool and chill and vibe, but the universe or K2 is asking you to be that, okay, so that it'll flow more easier to you. Okay, it's like you're doing the opposite of what K2 spirituality is trying to make you do. Okay, it's kind of like you're headbutting K2, and that's because of Rahu in your 7th house of Taurus. Okay. All right. Sag. Hey, Linda from New York. How are you feeling today? I just got home from work and I'm working on my business because I got a long weekend for my expo event. So I'm going to be very busy for the next couple of days. So I'm doing inventory count and everything like that right now. So I'm just real tired. All right, Sag, what do you have? You have surrender your desire to control people. Wow. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goal, Sag, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay? Now, controlling people, you may not notice that you do it. It may be um, just an aspect of you, right? This also could be why some people are backing off in your life. This is also could be why some people um, are feeling like you may be the one that are sabotaging the relationship. But it's just asking you just to back off for right now, okay? And doing the opposite of letting things flow freely to you, that means they're meant for you. Don't try and control a situation, okay, to force things, people, places, whatever, or situations into your realm, your group of how you want things possibly to go your way, okay? We already know we can't force anybody to do anything. We can't force people to see things our way as Sages, okay? And I just have Sag in my chart. I'm not a Sag. But just don't try and control the situation right now. If it's meant for you, Sag, it's meant for you, okay? And when it's time, it's going to come for you. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, surrender to the magic of who you are. Wow. All right. So we all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Now, just like I wanted or was trying to find the right words right now to explain to Sag, because Capricorn, you may have Sag in your chart as a rising or as a moon, etc., right? But this is what also, Sag needs to hear, which is that they're also a magical person, okay? We all are, as being spiritual beings or spiritual souls living human being lives, okay? So this is something also, instead of Sagittarius wanting to control situations and or people or both, that they need to just be the unique self that they are and let things just magically flow. And if it's for them, it's for them. If it's not, don't try and make it. But at Capricorn, I feel that that is what you're doing, and that's what you've learned right now. And you, this card keep trying to fall, Capricorn. So you may have some trouble within right now believing this, because it keep trying to fall out of my hands. And if it fall and hit the floor, then that means it's no longer something that you need to surrender about. So keep believing in who you are, okay? In every mundane aspect of your life, always keep remembering you are a magical being and very unique, okay? And that you're worth the wait is all I hear, okay? And your worth is all that makes up who you are. So never trade that in, Capricorn, okay? And never shortchange that. Wow, so you got a Pacific message, okay? And I feel like also what Libra is doing, some of you can have Libra in your chart, Capricorn. You see how she's just sitting in the grass here in the meadow, just looking at the purple lavender flowers. Some of you Capricorn may need to inhale or keep some more lavender around you as a soothing aspect. You also see the horse in the back, and this is why I shared the message with Sag, okay? It also could be a Sag that is coming or is scared to connect with you, Capricorn, or you're scared to connect with that horse in the background because they may be sabotaging the connection because they're trying to control you. But Capricorn, you know how magical you are, and you know who and what you are, And that's why you're staying in your uniqueness. Okay. All right. Aquariuses, what do you have? You have, who had this? Leos. Well, not surprised, because we'll soon be in Leo season, August the 16th through September the 16th. But Aquarius, you already know the drama, okay? That Leo's is your 7th house. You already know that, right? So you may also be, because Leo is your 7th house and soon the sun. Thank you, angels. See there, the sun will also soon be in Leo. This can be the exchange of energy that you will start to reciprocate or to pick up or exude when the sun goes into Leo, aspecting you in Aquarius. Okay? So you may not feel like this right now, or you may be going through some of the same things that Leo are, and I'll read it for you. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dream. Some of you also may be attracted to a Leo, or some Leo is attracted to you. It also could be that because of that, it may be some ghosting or not speaking or talking or some type of separation in a relationship, and they still can have Leo in their chart. Okay? Where that because the connection is not coming together, that is the scarcity that is being taken place between you and this other zodiac sign. Okay? And I think I already mentioned or said that up under Leo. So make sure that you rewind it and listen to what I said to Leo. Now, Aquarius, this also could be about money. This could be about home or shelter. This also can be a sense of scarcity when it comes to your emotional security. Maybe you're not emotionally connecting to anybody. Maybe you're being very cool and detached. Okay, so the lack of what you're not giving out can also make people around you or in your energy feel a sense of scarcity, right? Now, like I said, this could be about your money. Maybe your money or your job or your career, your entrepreneurship also could be going through a sense of scarcity. Maybe you had to pay a large sum of money out, or maybe you're not really getting much money coming in as an income. It's going to be different for every Aquarius, right? But I feel that things are going to change on how you feel and look at things, Aquarius, when that sun does enter Leo. Now, for all zodiac signs, Mars is moving into Leo very soon. Okay? So that Leon, who is Leon? I don't know. Some of you may know a Leon. Okay, but I was trying to say that Lion's Gate, that portal that Western astrology is talking about. For every 12 zodiac signs, things can change. Like I talked about that Gangata, when we transition from water, Cancer, over to fire, Leo. Okay, you're going to be able to take action and to go after things in your life to help you succeed. But right now, for a lot of us, all of us, you're still thinking about things emotionally, not really to press forward about it. But that's going to change, right? So who's after Aquarius? Pisces. Well, that went kind of fast. We're almost finished. Pisces, this is you, really, 12th house of spirit, right? So surrender to spirit, Pisces. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So some of you Pisces, maybe you've done everything that you could do about a situation. Okay, and now spirit is saying, put it in spirit hand and let spirit work the magic for you. Because you see the portal and things that I was just talking about. Okay. It's a new door or opening or opportunity that is coming for you, Pisces. All right. And remember your 12th house. So this is what you are supposed to continue to do, Pisces, which is connect to source. You hear me say that all the time about 12th house of Pisces. Okay. Also, 12th house of Pisces is things that happen behind the scenes that you don't see, that you don't know, and that you don't understand. That does happen with spirit and the ethers. Okay. Also, Pisces 12th house can be about losses. Pisces, you may see and understand that a lot of times in your life, you lose a lot of connections. You lose different places to stay, jobs, friendships. Also could have a lot of family members or people that you know, friends, to pass away. Okay. But you do experience a lot of losses, a lot, Pisces. Okay. But also, you need to get some rest, because very seldomly do you rest, Pisces, because you're always wanting to achieve something because you keep losing things. Okay. And this also could be, it's time to shed the light on things and different situations that you may need to shed right now, such as overindulgence in food, liquor, sex, smoking, different vices. Okay. And let spirit help you. Right. All right. Aries, here you go. Aries, you're the first one that got 2 cards. So you got the same thing that Sag and Pisces got. So some of you Aries can have a Pisces moon or ascendant or somewhere in your chart. You also could have, some of you could have some, who got that? Sag. Some of you Aries can have Sag in your chart, right? But your 7th house is Libra. So again, it says, surrender your desire to control people, Aries, okay? And they always say that about you. Like, you're very controlling, because you do rule 1st house. And it's not that you're controlling or wanting to be controlling over other people. It's just that you have a lot of self-control, and it's not like you really have time to control other people. You want other people to see how they need to be more in control of their own self, just like you. So it may come across like the opposite. Okay. So being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goal, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Some of you that's watching, you can have an Aries moon. Okay. Also, surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve that goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. So Aries, some of you could need to just stop trying to make things go your way. Maybe you're very anxious for something to turn out or to happen very quickly, because you are the emperor. Okay. And you do go after what you want. You do go after your goals that you want to achieve. You do be very in tune with your emotional security. Okay. And because of that, some people may feel that you're trying to control or look at that you self-sabotage or sabotage different situations. But that can be true for some of you Aries, but it's not really a very general notation for you. Now, individually, some of you Aries may be controlling a situation right now, and that's because you want to achieve it. You want to win. You want to have success in it. Okay? But just back off a little bit, regroup, rethink, and just give the situation a little breathing room right now. If the person is meant for you, Aries, then they also, I feel, will surrender to spirit and let spirit and also you take over the situation. And if it's meant to be, then it will happen. Okay? It won't need to be controlled. It's going to happen naturally. Okay? All right, Tauruses. Tauruses, you and Aries got 2 cards so far. And y'all, these are still new, so we haven't even seen every last one of them. That's why I'm still gonna continue to use them until, my other decks get here. So Taurus, you got surrender, defensiveness, and surrender procreation. And we've had procreation come out about twice last week. So defensiveness, let me put this down for a minute. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So take that how it resonates for you, Taurus. Okay? So it may asking you to not be so defensive. The card says that's a form of weakness. I'm not agreeing to that, because it's really no need to be defensive, because if you're living who you are and what you are, then you're just living, your true self and not a false face. So you're always going to speak and live your truth. That's how you're going to walk. So it's really nothing to be defensive about. So this could be something that's just going on with you right now for some of you Tauruses. It may not be necessarily something that the card is saying the total makeup of who you are. It could just be a situation that you're going through right now. Okay, so defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, okay, to stay in your power, like I was saying, walking your truth, speaking your truth. Stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay. So it also is time to stop procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So this also could be a conversation that you may need to have, or some of you have had it already, but you still are sitting in a defensive mode, like the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, okay, the 5 of Wands, where some of you Tauruses could be feeling very combative right now. Got your guard up, what you say, how you're acting, how you're exuding yourself, your energy can be very defensive as a way of protection, okay? And that's also because, like I told Scorpio, Rahu is in your zodiac sign until the middle or the early part of next year. And this is something that you have been conquering, something that you have been working on with yourself for some of you Tauruses, with karma being in your zodiac sign. Okay? And it could be the opposite. It could be that now you're learning not to be defensive. This is what it's asking you to surrender. Not to have your guard up all the time, not to guard your emotional security so much where that nobody can really speak to you or get a clear answer without argument or fight. And that's going to be different for everybody, okay? Not every Taurus, but it can be sometimes when you're feeling hurt, wounded. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to react. You don't know what to do in a situation. You don't want to give an answer to somebody, or you're procrastinating to make a choice. Okay? So it's also time to quit procrastinating about something or a conversation that needs to be had, but it's telling you not to be defensive, but let this person speak or say something that they need to say. Okay? All right. So lastly, we have Gemini. All right, Gemini. Well, the last 2 to 3 people got cards. Surrender to divine timing. Okay. For everybody. I may want to pull a couple of cards for the general collective. Okay, so Gemini, you got 2 also. And I said to y'all at the beginning of the reading, I already knew some zodiac signs were going to get 2 cards. Okay. Surrender to frustration. Gemini, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So some of you Geminis may be frustrated, upset, irate, cussing, fussing. You also could be picking up the energy of Taurus, okay, with the surrender to defensiveness. But the frustration is not going to open any door. It's going to keep those doors closed. Now, that also could be a door closed to your own self, and you are appearing to be frustrated out to other people. That's how they are looking at you right now. So while you are being or feeling frustrated, you just need to take time to center yourself and regroup, okay? Because that's not going to help your own energy. It's not going to help your own vibration or frequency either. It also is going to cause you more stress and anxiety, okay? So surrender that fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Okay, so some of you may be feeling frustrated because something didn't go your way, something that you are frustrated, and now it's turning frustration into fear, or fear into frustration. Okay, but you need to let go of both of these F's, frustration and fear. All right, so something you also could be telling yourself that is keeping you in a fearful mindset, because remember, you are Mercury. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Thank you, angels. Okay. Mercury is leaving your zodiac sign, and you felt very comfortable with it there because Mercury is your ruler planet. Okay. So you could have been able to very, very much conversate, speak your mind, speak your truth, very good and very quick with words. But now that Mercury soon, or moved out of your zodiac sign and moved to Cancer, soon will be quickly moving to Leo after that. Now that you may not have the right words to speak and to say, or what to think or do, that fear and frustration is coming up. Okay, or coming up within you, and now it's closing some doors around you. Can also be opportunities, relationships. It also could be starting, or did start, to build a block between you and somebody else, and that also could trigger some fear in you. But let go of that fear and stop telling yourself you're scared. Okay, you're fearing that something is going to happen, but focus on solutions, Gemini, and keep celebrating within yourself and your situation that you're doing things one step at a time. Okay. All right. So, and let's read divine timing. Well, we're going to take these. I'm going to put these back, and I want to shuffle and get a couple more. This is going to be the general read for everybody, plus the one that I said for your zodiac sign, okay? Bottom of the deck is surrender to drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay, so some of you may be having, or will have, more than you think you know, a lot of drama to come up when that Mars goes into Leo. So don't surrender to drama. Don't take part in it. Don't exchange no back and forth words. Don't let it emotionally charge up you and the situation. You may not know and feel what I'm talking about right now. And again, I say, when Mars goes into Leo, it's going to love to be in that firehouse of Leo. Okay. And it may not even be you. It could be the other person that gets charged up because of that. And don't surrender to it as a reciprocation where that now you're exchanging words back and forth. The drama has been created, but you're staying up in it because you're participating in it. Okay. The other card is surrender to creativity. Instead of doing drama, reach out and dive into your creativity right now. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas and outlets I hear, and about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Okay, now fifth house of Leo again is your creativity house. Okay, so it's telling you already to surrender to your creativity instead of drama. That's where you want to burn your energy into being more creatively successful. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough for you, according to your ego, you must be patient and trust the universal flow. So just surrender to divine timing. It's not about like controlling situations and partaking into the drama. Your ego, for a lot of you or somebody that you will be dealing with, they may want it right here and now. I'm telling you, it's going to come across your path. It could be people at your job. It could be how your job or your boss may start to control you or the situation. And you know what I mean by that. Okay. And they may all of a sudden get into their ego because of that Mars and Leo. It's not just about you and a partner. This is going to be everybody on this earth. In whatever business, job, grocery store, retail outlet, the gas station, things happening on the other side of the world, your government, everything. Okay, when that Mars hit Leo. So just surrender to divine timing. Okay. Your ego may want it to happen right now, or somebody you dealing with may come to you with drama. Instead of trying to be lovingly and creatively to solve the solution and to solve the problem, they may come fussing, fighting, arguing, trying to control and get what they want when they want it. When divine timing says it's not about your ego, it's about when source says. Okay? So surrender to receiving support and love. That may not necessarily be you. It could be the other person that you're thinking about that may be coming your way. Okay. And because they did not previously want to receive love and surrender and be very supportive in love and find a solution to fix your problem, your block, your stagnancy, now they're going to come with drama as a point of their ego to get things when they want it. Okay. So allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off for you and the situation and simultaneously, okay, nurture you. So again, you may have in some type of divine timing, somebody that will come to you as support and love. Because not only is this something that you need to surrender, but also the other situation and person that you're thinking about, okay? They may want to now surrender to love and support and allow that to come in to them, okay? And because all is divine timing. The reason it didn't happen before is because somebody was sitting in their ego, okay? And I'll show you that again. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Okay? So like I said, the flow is going to be support and love. And it's going to be asking you to be open to receive it in the good way, but hopefully the person is not coming in a dramatic way. Okay, and that person also can be or a Pisces. I'm not saying Pisces have to be dramatic, but the planet of Neptune. Okay, because Neptune can be very cool and chill and very vibe, going with the flow. But then when Neptune gets worked up, things become dramatic. Okay. So in other words, a lot of you had some type of dramatic love situation and it was all over somebody's ego. So divine timing separated it, right? Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. You see the water there? The water, like I said, is your emotion, your emotional body. We're in Cancer, about to go to fire Leo. And look who's at the back of the card, and right there too. You see the Leo eyes back there, the lion? Drama. So whoever this person is emotionally charged up when that Mars and the sun, okay, goes into the 5th house of Leo. Like I said, they're going to be full of power. And that power, if not exhibited or distributed correctly, it will come off as drama or dramatic. And they may do have love and want to fulfill and do this miracle, and to offer love and be supportive and be open now to receive it from you. But you may already have, oh, thank you, angels. You already may have, you see the mirror she's holding? You already have been holding up the mirror for this dramatic person to see their own reflection. Okay? And that's something as a dramatic person that they don't like to do. They don't like to look at themselves in the mirror. Okay? And what is the mirror? Also could be ego. So this person had a full dish of medicine from source, learning and being shown that they were not receiving the love that you were offering, and also not being supportive to you, of wanting to connect with them as a miracle and divine timing, not to be dramatic, but to be in a love relationship. So that's why it did not manifest. They're going to be full of power. And for some of you, it's going to be opposite. It may be you. It could be both of you. It's going to be a lot of us. Okay. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And this is exactly how this person is going to feel when that Mars goes into Leo. You don't understand what I mean by now, but somebody can be very loving and affection right now, and then within the next couple of weeks, they totally change. They're going to be very dramatic, full of drama. They're going to be so much in their ego, refusing to see their self in the mirror. Okay? They're going to need, or should be needing, to surrender to support and love, but they're going to be full of power. And that's not the time, like I said, for them to want to surrender to love, because they're going to be wanting to exude and show and be and step into their power. And that's why I said also, I got it, angels, okay? It's just asking you to surrender to divine timing, because this person needs to burn off some more of that ego. And because of that, it's just going to still be about divine timing. And because of this person not seeing their self of when to be in their power, when to exude and to work their power purposely in the right way, okay, and in the right moment, this is why your love relationship is not connecting. Okay? All right. So that's for today's messages. You can always replay it back. And, make sure you listen to your zodiac sign as your Venus, as your moon, as your ascendant, as your Mars, also as your sun sign, of course. But we don't really read from the sun sign. You need to read or listen to your zodiac message from ascendant down, not from your sun sign. Okay? All right. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.